Hi there, this is Miss Ulrich. I am going to be grading the Lesson 21 quiz. Number 1 says Karen has 3 1/4 feet of ribbon. She uses 1 3/4 feet to wrap the gifts. Which model can be used to find out how much she has left? So I need to subtract 3 1/4 and 1 3/4. So I need to switch these into improper fractions. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. 13 minus 7 is 6, and my denominator stays the same. And then to put it back into a mixed number, 4 into 6, that goes in one time. And I have 1 2/4. So 1 whole and 2/4. So D is the correct answer. Okay, that was worth 1 point. Jamie runs 3 2/3 miles on Monday and 1 2/3 miles on Tuesday. Jamie says the total distance she runs on Monday and Tuesday is between 4 and 5 miles. Is she correct? Explain. So we need to do 3 2/3 plus 1 2/3, and that will equal 4 4/3. So this is an improper fraction, so I'm just going to leave the 4 there. And 3 will go into 4 one time with a remainder of 1. So I'm going to add my 1 to my 4, which makes 5 and 1/3. So is it between 4 and 5? No, 5 is between 5 and 6. So I'm going to say, no, she is not correct, because 3 2/3 plus 1 2/3 equals 5 1/3. 5 1/3, which is in between 5 and 6. So you get 1 point for saying if she is incorrect, and then 1 point for explaining. Number 3 says, which equations are true? Choose all the correct answers. So 2 plus 4 makes 6, and 3 plus 1 makes 4, so A is 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. 3 minus 1 would be 2, so B is not 1. C, we have 4 minus 1 is 3. That's correct. 3 minus 1 is 2, so C is correct. D, 1 plus 3 is 4, and 7 plus 2 would be 9, so that's not correct. And 10 plus 2 is 12. 1 plus 2 would be 3. So A, C, and E. Number 4, Mr. Mason paints his fence on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It takes him a total of 6 2/4 hours to paint. Write a digit in each box to show how many hours he could have painted. So we're just decomposing 6 2/4. So I need to ask myself, what 2 numbers can I add up to get 6? So that's, it could be 3 and 3, or it could be 4 and 2, or it could be 5 and 1. Either of those options works. And then in order to get 2/4, my only option would be 1 plus 1/4. And that is how you get the 4 points. Number 5, Molly is training for a race. She will swim, bike, and run during the race. 1 week she swims 1 2/4 miles and bikes 22 3/4 miles. She also runs during the week. The total distance she swims, bikes, and runs, so we have the total, which is 30 2/4 miles. And it's asking us how much does she run. So if we know she swims 1 2/4, she bikes 22 3/4, and we know the total is 30 2/4, we need to add these up and then subtract them from 30. So if I add this up, I get 23 and 5/4. 4 can go into 5 one time, 1 1/4. So 24 and 1/4. So I have 30 2/4 minus 24 1/4. Can I do it? Yes, I can. 30 minus 24 is going to give me 6. And 2 minus 1 is 1/4. So how far does she run during the week? She runs 6 1/4 miles. So 1 point for showing work, 1 point for getting the correct answer. So the total quiz is out of 12 points. Hope this helps.